I'm Richard Jadot, partner at Ravet and Associés, Ravet and Partners, a firm which covers most business practices, business area, banking and finance predominantly, corporate M&A, litigation, arbitration, criminal law, including white-collar issues. And we are a dedicated firm, meaning that our approach is generally to have a tailor-made approach for clients with high level of expertise and availability, and also flexibility on fees, legal fees, which is obviously of interest for clients. As far as I'm concerned, I've spent most of my career in international firms, which means that the question is why have you joined a firm like Ravet, which is an independent French firm. I think the interest of Ravet as an independent firm is precisely that it is independent. And one interest of joining the IR Global network is precisely to meet with other firms which are independent, meaning a total freedom in the way they work, in the way they select their clients, or the clients select the firms, and having the benefit also of a high level of expertise in all jurisdictions where our clients operate. So far we have utilized the membership by participating to presentations on legal developments in jurisdictions, France of course. We have, for example, participated to sessions on recent developments as a result of the pandemic on insolvency laws in France, which obviously have considerably changed over the last couple of years. And it gave us the opportunity to exchange views and opinions with colleagues in other jurisdictions to make comparisons between UK law, German law, Spanish law, on the way the government was treating the difficulties of the companies that the French companies were facing. And we realized that in fact there were lots of measures which were common to many countries. And the result, of course, was to support the companies to go through these difficult times with some success for some companies, less success from others. But we realized also the importance of law in these difficult environments, because the companies needed some protection, and the law has enabled the companies to benefit from measures that they wouldn't have benefited in the past. The other result was the fact that some companies which were not really deserving protection were able to survive, and we can predict that in 2022 some companies which were not meant to survive will probably face insolvency proceedings. Being a sponsor means a willingness to participate actively to the activities of the network, and doing that is, of course, to make the firm more visible, because we want to share as much information, clients and experiences as possible with our colleagues in many jurisdictions. We are conscious that act as a local firm, we have also clients who act on a global scale. So we like the idea of being able to select firms in many jurisdictions where the expertise is high, in a completely free manner, which makes a difference with large international firms, where clients are obliged, in a way, to look for the assistance from a local office of the international firm, where we have a total freedom to select the right firm in the right place in the jurisdictions where our clients operate. As far as I'm concerned, I do transactional banking. As you know, English law is dominant in the world of finance, so I have a lot of matters where English law appears as a governing law of a contract or a guarantee. So there's always somewhere an English law element that we have to analyze. Having a relationship with UK firms such as No Barlow, and the contact I've been able to make with David Foster is very precious, because there's always an element of English law in the transactional banking matters that I'm dealing with. Loan agreements, security packages, so it's important to be able to rely upon a good advice under English law, again in an independent way, and not being obliged to look for the assistance of a local office in London or elsewhere. I think the main interest is to have the possibility to get advice at the highest possible level everywhere in the world. Not being obliged to, as I said, to go through the local office of an international firm. So there's this expertise element, and there is also the pricing element, which is important, which is, as an independent firm, it's easier for a firm to adjust and to adapt to the expectations of a client in terms of legal fees, because there is a commercial incentive for every single firm to participate to the deal that one firm is having with a client, being free to accept or not, but there is a complete independence and complete freedom. So it's easier to make a deal with a colleague on legal fees when my colleague is independent and is not bound by a specific rule or regulation in the firm to apply a specific hourly rate. I've experienced that already. And I am myself happy to say, to confirm to a colleague that I accept to work at a specific hourly rate rather than my carved in stone hourly rate as imposed internationally in my firm.